The toxic cycle: how performative activists utilize rage farming tactics to harm victims and survivors of domestic violence and abuse. In the digital age, social media platforms have become battlegrounds for social justice movements, where voices are amplified and causes championed. However, amidst genuine activism lies a darker trend: performative activism, a phenomenon where individuals engage in activism primarily for personal gain or social capital rather than genuine change. Within this realm, a particularly insidious tactic emerges: rage farming. This practice involves exploiting and sensationalizing the pain and trauma of victims and survivors of domestic violence and abuse for personal gain or attention. Not only does this behavior harm those it claims to support, but it perpetuates a cycle of trauma and exploitation. Domestic violence and abuse are harrowing experiences that leave lasting scars on survivors, both physically and emotionally. Victims often struggle with feelings of shame, guilt, and fear, making it incredibly difficult for them to speak out about their experiences. However, when survivors do find the courage to share their stories, they deserve to be met with compassion, support, and respect. Unfortunately, performative activists engaged in rage farming exploit these narratives for their own benefit. One way in which performative activists engage in rage farming is by sensationalizing and exaggerating the stories of survivors. They twist the narratives to fit their own agenda or to garner more attention, often at the expense of the survivor's truth. By amplifying the most sensational aspects of a story, they turn the survivor into a spectacle, stripping them of their agency and reducing their experiences to mere fodder for social media engagement. Furthermore, performative activists may use survivors' stories as a tool for virtue signaling, portraying themselves as heroes or saviors without actually contributing meaningfully to the cause. They may exploit survivors' pain to bolster their own image or gain followers, all while offering little to no tangible support to those in need. This not only diminishes the credibility of genuine activists but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes and misconceptions about domestic violence and abuse. So why do performative activists engage in such harmful behavior? At its core, rage farming is driven by a desire for attention, validation, and social currency. In the age of social media, where likes, shares, and followers equate to influence and power, some individuals are willing to exploit even the most sensitive and personal stories to boost their online presence. Additionally, the performative nature of social media activism often prioritizes optics over substance, incentivizing individuals to prioritize self-promotion over genuine advocacy. Moreover, rage farming allows performative activists to capitalize on the outrage economy, the cycle of outrage and attention that fuels much of social media discourse. By leveraging survivors' stories to incite anger and indignation, these individuals can attract more engagement and thereby increase their visibility and influence. In this way, survivors become unwitting pawns in a game of digital warfare, their pain commodified for the benefit of others. It's crucial to recognize the harm caused by performative activism and rage farming, particularly in the context of domestic violence and abuse. Survivors deserve to have their stories heard and respected, not exploited for personal gain. Genuine activism requires empathy, integrity, and a commitment to meaningful change, qualities that are sorely lacking in the world of performative activism. To combat this toxic trend, it's essential for individuals to educate themselves on the issues at hand, support survivors in meaningful ways, and hold performative activists accountable for their harmful behavior. By amplifying the voices of survivors, promoting genuine advocacy, and challenging exploitative practices, we can work towards creating a more compassionate and supportive environment for those affected by domestic violence and abuse. After all, true activism is about lifting others up, not tearing them down for personal gain. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share and follow for more.